Hello, and welcome back to HistorySnap, where we dive into the remarkable lives of history's great figures. Today, we embark on an inspiring journey through the life of a man who defied adversity and became a symbol of resilience and change, Nelson Mandela. Our tale begins in 1918 when Rolihlahla Mandela was born in the picturesque hills of the Eastern Cape, South Africa. Young Rolihlahla, affectionately called Madiba by his clan, was given the name Nelson by a teacher on his first day of school. This common practice of assigning English names in school aimed to simplify the pronunciation for the British colonizers. Little did they know, Nelson Mandela would make that name synonymous with resilience and change.
When I went to school, the lady teacher, Miss Mdingane, asked, "What is your name?" I told her my African name, Rolihlahla. She says, "No, I don't want that one. You must have a Christian name." So I say, "No, I don't have one." She says, from today, you are going to be Nelson." That's how I earned the name Nelson, not given by my parents.
Mandela's formative years were marked by a thirst for knowledge and a deep sense of justice. His education and the stories of his ancestors fueled a fire within him that would ignite in the years to come. Mandela's journey into activism began as a young lawyer. He stood against apartheid, a system that segregated people based on race and fought for equal rights. His charisma and passion for justice soon earned him the nickname Madiba. As the anti-apartheid movement gained momentum, Mandela became a key figure, advocating for nonviolent resistance. But when peaceful protests were met with violence, Mandela and others realized the need for more assertive action. But the winds of change brought turbulence. In 1962, Mandela was arrested and sentenced to life in prison for his anti-apartheid activities. Locked away for 27 years, Mandela turned his confinement into a university of resilience, emerging as a symbol of unwavering determination. His spirit unbroken, Mandela communicated through letters, and his imprisonment became a rallying cry for justice worldwide, creating an unstoppable force against apartheid. The year 1990 marked a turning point as Mandela was released from prison. Stepping into the sunlight, he embraced a nation on the brink of change.
Good evening, Eric, and it is just that. South Africa's President, F.W. de Klerk, ended the suspense at 5 o'clock this afternoon, South Africa time. Nelson Mandela to be released tomorrow, and as you might expect, that is a moment that this country will not soon forget.
In 1994, South Africa held its first democratic elections, and Mandela, against all odds, became the country's first black president. Mandela's presidency was a time of reconciliation, forgiveness, and nation-building. He understood the power of forgiveness, famously saying, "Courageous people do not fear forgiving, for the sake of peace." As Mandela stepped down from the presidency, his legacy continued to grow. His dedication to equality and justice inspired the world. Mandela's leadership exemplified the transformative power of forgiveness, unity, and resilience. In his later years, Mandela focused on humanitarian work, emphasizing education, HIV awareness, and peace. He left behind a legacy of courage, proving that one person can change the course of history through perseverance and love. As we close this chapter on Nelson Mandela's extraordinary life, let us remember his words, "It always seems impossible until it's done." Mandela's life teaches us that in the face of adversity, we have the power to create change and build a better world.